sounds like music in my ear, the sweetest name on earth. Oh, how I love Jesus. Oh, how I love Jesus. Oh, how I love Jesus, because he first loved me. It tells of one whose loving heart can feel my deepest woe, who in each sorrow bears a part that none can bear below. Oh, how I love Jesus. Oh, how I love Jesus. Oh, how I love Jesus, because he first loved me. All right. We are going to look at Oh, How I Love Jesus this time. Let's go right to the board. And in your songbook, top left-hand corner of the page, you'll find the treble clef. And guitarists call it the G clef because it centers right here on the G line of the music staff. And then beside that, you'll find a flat symbol. Now, in your songbook, it might be a sharp symbol. It might be in the key of G. But I'm playing it in the key of F, and I have my capo on the 3rd fret. So I'm playing a D chord with my capo on the 3rd fret, and that makes it the key of F. And this tells you what to do with your left hand. And that's the key signature. It tells you what to do with your chording hand. Beside that, you have the time signature. It's in 6/8 time, and the number on top is the one that we're concerned with. The number 6 tells you that you'll need 6 counts per measure, and that tells you what to do with your right hand, with your picking hand or your strumming hand. And so below here I have a sample strumming pattern for our right hand that will cover 6 counts per measure for 6/8 time. And it's a bass, down, down, bass, down, down. Now you can do something a little bit more complicated than that and do bass, down, up like I was doing, but this will work too. And the way that it'll sound is it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bass, down, down, bass, down, down, bass, down, and so on. And I'll demonstrate that for you in just a moment. But below, I also have written in tabulature. If you're not familiar with tab, you should watch some YouTube videos and learn how to read tab. It's pretty simple. The top line here is the smallest string, so just picture your guitar neck upside down. And the top line is the smallest string, the bottom line is the biggest string. And so the numbers tell you where to put your hands. And if the numbers are on top of each other, it means to strum them all at once in a chord. So I have a bass, down, down, bass. And what I have written out is I have written a bass run, and that's notes that you can put together to connect one chord to another, and you can use the bass notes to move from, in this case, the D chord down to the A chord. So I have bass, strum, strum, bass, and then here's the bass run. It's right here, it's 4, 5, 6, 1. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Sounds like this. Like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how you go from the D chord to the A chord. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. And so I'm going to zoom in here now on my left hand, my fretting hand. And I apologize to all of you left-hand guitar players if your hand is the opposite. I actually am left-handed and probably should have learned how to play guitar left-handed, but I learned it right-handed. And so this is the D chord, and this is the introduction. So when I play the D chord with the capo on the 3rd fret, I'm now playing in the key of F. And so this sounds like an F chord. Okay? So the introduction, I did this. And I did that a little bit on the who in each sorrow bears a part that none can bear below. So the way you do that, start with that D chord, and then you put your pinky here. One, bass, strum, strum, bass, strum, strum, and your pinky is on the 4th fret up from the capo. Now move your first finger from the D chord, your index, and put it up here on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and then do a bass, strum, strum. And your first finger is covering up the string below it so that it's not sounding, that 4th string. Can't hear it, so like that. And then to an open 5th string over the D chord. It's actually a D over A. So, and then you go to a G chord. That's kind of a modified form of G. Just leave your ring finger right where it is, and that's an anchor, and you'll use that to pivot to this next chord, and it'll help you to be more confident changing the chords. You should always leave a finger down whenever possible, changing between chords. So that becomes your pivot finger or your anchor, and you put your pinky down below it on the 3rd fret up from the capo, and then put your middle finger right here on the 3rd fret up from the capo on the 6th string, and it's going to mute the string below it, and this is a nice sounding G chord. Sounding chord. So you want to do bass, strum, strum, and then A, bass, strum, strum on that 5th string, and then D, bass, strum, strum. I apologize, my strings are out of tune so badly, and I think it's time for new strings. It's one of the ways that you know that it's time for new strings is when they won't stay in tune on you. So all right, that is Oh How I Love Jesus. For those of you who subscribe to this channel, thank you, and I'm trying to put up more content. I hear from people from time to time in person, and then also through the comments on this YouTube channel that this is helpful to you, and so I'm glad that it is. I'm going to try my best to keep putting this content up, and so next time I may deal with something that involves Travis picking, so the pick and the middle finger together. May do something like that. So God bless you guys as you use your guitar to lead congregational singing.